Okay, so BG was trolling Giant fans and Chief fans. Plus, Jalen Hurts was mad at Peyton Manning for what? Meanwhile, Jalen Carter opened up about his contract extension. You gotta hear what he said. So much to break down, including a young pass rusher in the lab working. And Nolan Smith lets us know why the edge rushers are gonna be even better this year. But first, let us wish a happy birthday to the best GM in sports, Howie Roseman, who just turned 50. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and it's the Philly Talk Podcast. If you rock with our Philadelphia Eagles, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss the videos. So let's start today's video off by talking about the one and only Super Bowl 59 MVP Jalen Hurts, who thus far had a busy offseason. He got married, was in Time Magazine, invited to the Met Gala, and still was able to get right back to work and continue to improve on the little things. As it was being reported all through OTAs, Jalen Hurts was getting rid of the ball, dropping dimes, and barely had any incompletions. Now, it was just announced that Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts is releasing a children's book, and it's illustrated by Nika Myers. The title of the book, Better Than a Touchdown.
It's always been a dream of mine to have my own children's book, and today that dream finally comes true. My debut book, Better Than a Touchdown, is now available for pre-order. With this book, I'm excited to extend some of my lessons learned throughout my journey to the next generation, and hopefully it strikes a chord of resilience and encourages our kids, the reader, whomever, to believe in themselves. I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for the lessons learned, the mentorship, and books just like mine.
I'm going to put the link in the description if you want to pre-order your copy. Of course, you know I had to get mine. Got to read that to my young kids. On that note, what can't Jalen Hurts do? He's having a rock star offseason, not just off the field, but on the field. He's still keeping the main thing the main thing. I don't know how you can't be excited about the Eagles offense in its totality, including the improvements off a Super Bowl MVP season from Jalen Hurts in 2025. Staying on the Jalen Hurts topic, did you know that once upon a time he was actually mad at Peyton Manning for leaving him off his top 5 list?
I named 5 guys, and Jalen Hurts texted me like 20 minutes later, I didn't make your list, and now Jalen's mad at me. So no list today. Look, I'm a quarterback defender. I'm a quarterback fan. I know how hard it is to play, and so I pull hard for quarterbacks, and so no list this year.
Peyton Manning was in New York City at FanFest and was asked a question about a top 5. He said he's not doing it. He got respect for all quarterbacks, but he remembered one time Jalen Hurts didn't call him, but he texted him like, bruh, I didn't make your top 5. Now, again, he's not saying when he put this list out. It could have been a couple years ago. But now, I believe if Peyton Manning did make a list, he'd be in the top 5, but then maybe another quarterback would have got mad. All that being said, we've seen all the disrespect that Jalen Hurts got after winning the Super Bowl and an MVP, so it's never going to fully stop. All we can do is embrace the hate as Jalen Hurts does. He said multiple times that the hate, the comments, the disrespect, all the things that is said nationally actually fuel him. So if it's been working in his career thus far, let it keep fueling him. Again, eventually, after ring 2 or maybe even ring 3, the noise will have to, I repeat, have to stop. Moving on to the centerpiece of the Eagles defense, I'm talking about D tackle Jalen Carter. What he said should have Eagle fans very excited. Money's good and all that, but after we won that ring, you saw how we looked. That's better than just one person getting paid. I'm just grinding every day to try to get another Super Bowl. Jalen Carter on the contract extension talk. Now, if you're wondering why the Eagles and Howie Roseman haven't extended Jalen Carter yet, is because physically we can't. The earliest we could come to the table to discuss a Jalen Carter extension is after this year, which will 100% be the first thing to do on Howie Roseman's to-do list once he's eligible. The Eagles take care of their guys ASAP Rocky, and with the defensive tackle market continuing to rise, Jalen Carter continuing to get better, the sooner the better. The fact that he's talking about money is cool, but winning is better, this early in his career with the payday on the way is perfect for the Eagles. He's going to get his. He will be the top D tackle paid, but I don't think he's going to break the bank where other D tackles won't catch up sooner or later. So many things are going to factor into it. One, Jalen Carter wanting to continue to have his Philly dogs around him. Two, the appreciation that Howie Roseman ain't like other GMs and make people wait to their fourth or fifth year. And three, all this man knows is winning at Georgia and Philadelphia, so why change it? He's a great player. But as Nick Sirianni says, you're only as good as the players around you, or something like that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm dying to hear it. Flipping things over to another defensive player, even younger than Jalen Carter, but the Eagles expect big things out of. Year 2 of Jalyx Hunt. You can already see he's in the lab putting in work differently than he did as a rookie, which he spoke about so many times. The preparation has changed for him. He feels more like he belongs. He understands so much, and he's ready to take a huge step in year 2, not just physically, but also mentally. Again, we know that Howie Roseman brought 2 edge rushers in on 1-year deals, Azeez Ojulari and Joshua Uche. They're going to push Jalyx Hunt, and so is Nolan Smith. Plus, having one of the best offensive line is only going to sharpen his tools all through OTAs, all through training camp, and each and every week at practice. We talk about what A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith did for Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. What do you think Lane Johnson and Mulata are going to do for not just Nolan Smith, which he talked about, but also Jalyx Hunt? Listen to Smith.
Going against Lane Johnson, he's the best offensive tackle in the league, hands down. And I wouldn't be half of the rusher I am today without Lane. And then the other half of my rushes goes to Mulata. Like going on the other side, changing it up, and talking to those guys after each pass rush rep. And then I started to learn a lot about pass rushes when we started doing those joint practices. And then Lane will come on our side and say, hey, Nolan, look at this, this, and this.
A tackle doesn't want to tell you how to beat them.
That's like, talked about connecting and making each other better. That's what it does. It makes us better.
But like when, Smitty talked about it with Slay. When him and Slay, he started talking about him at the top of his routes and stuff like that. That's really what pass rushing is. I run the same route tree and I'm trying to make everything look the same and everything, I'm giving him a presentation, but I'm actually trying to do this. Or I'm making him think this, so I'm actually trying to do that.
So after going against Lane and Mulata day after day, week after week, you play against the Packers tackles, you play against the Bears tackles, the Cowboys tackles. Come on, let's be serious. I expect big things from all the pass rushers, and they're all going to push each other. But I do think that Jalyx Hunt and Nolan Smith are going to get the most PT. I'm not sleeping on Azeez Ojulari. He a Philly dog too. He just got to stay healthy. And again, Joshua Uche getting love from Zach Bond and Lane Johnson. I think the rotation is going to be a lot better than people think it's going to be. Not just speaking on the edge rushers, the D-line in general, the interior pressure has so much potential too, and they're all young. And watch out, because Fangio don't toot people's horn for no reason. Jordan Davis, best year incoming, along with the youth of Moro Ojomo and the Vanilla Gorilla, who's a monster and has been shocking and surprising and impressing everyone in OTAs. Switching gears to all my Madden fans out there, the Madden NFL 26 early beta team overall ratings are ridiculous. It better just be the beta ratings, and it has to switch because there's no way the Super Bowl champion Eagles are an 86 overall. The Bengals, the Browns, the Lions, Cowboys, Dolphins, Ravens, Niners, and Chiefs are all better. Shoot, we're tied with the Jets and the Steelers? Huh? Again, anybody responsible for releasing a beta, fire them ASAP and get it fixed, or I ain't buying it. Back to some FanFest stuff in New York. They had Cooper DeJean, Brandon Graham, and Nick Foles on a panel. But listen what BG said. It's hilarious.
If I had to go my new thing, I'm thanking Giants fans right now. Thank you. Every Giants fans I thank you. Thank you. Why are you thanking them, BG? Thank you for not being smart. Because, man, your team let us get Saquon. Thank you. Again, thank you, Chiefs. Chiefs fans. Thank you. Thank you. Because we're going to get y'all again this year. Just know that. I had to say something. I keep seeing them over here. I had to say something. But my whole thing now is Giants fans, thank you. Thank you. Because y'all send me off right. Appreciate you.
Thanking the Giant fans, calling out Chief fans. Even if he's not on the field, BG always got to talk a little trash. Anthony DeBona tweeted, Ryan Clark asked Dawn Staley if she ever booed the Eagles. Her response was great. Have I ever booed the Eagles? Hell yeah. Again, that's just the Philly way. We're not booing you because we hate you. We just want you to be better, and we know you can be better. She's a coach. She knows what booing from a home crowd does to a football team, a basketball team, any team in general. However, Eagle fans do it differently. We just trying to get you motivated the Philly way. And now, players know that our boos are just tough love. All we want to know is that you are doing your best on the field. And when you got guys like Nolan Smith, who got injured in the Super Bowl but still played for these reasons, you know the culture, the players give it their all.
Let's talk the Super Bowl and those moments that we had there in your injury. I didn't even know about your injury. I saw you. I think you were in like a sling or something.
I had the brace on. That's when you saw me. I say, man, it was one of those moments like, you're in the Super Bowl. Let's say we go back a couple more times. Even if I still win, this, my first one, would haunt me forever. And also, I feel like a quitter. I just worked all this time. Y'all counting on me. My mom's looking for me. How can I just go out there and be like, man, I'm just going to let my guys, I did enough. Like,
yeah, dude.
Did you know you did it right away?
Oh, immediately.
Oh, really?
Gosh.
So I landed and he jumped on my back and all I heard was, I said, whoo.
Dude.
And then, you know me in my mind, get the sack. I see my hose rolling out. I'm like, get up. And I start running and my arm just, it wouldn't come up. Like it wouldn't retract. Like it wouldn't do this. So I was literally like running like this. And I was just like, well, you know, something wrong. It's only 30 seconds left. Soon as we go in, I'll be all right. No, he was shaking his head at the doctor like, no, like when they shake their head
not
like,
up?
yeah.
Up
No, it just rolled up a little bit.
Oh.
The whole time I was just trying to rub it down. And then I told him, it's no way possible I'm coming out this game. So either y'all can give me a brace and I can go out and play, or, you know, we're going to have a legal battle back and forth. The whole time.
Conversation.
With all that being said, I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the videos, the live streams, and we're dropping YouTube shorts. Make sure you check them out as well. Lastly, muscle up if you're Philly strong, and I'll catch you on the next one. We out.